Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today the update has dropped as of midnight my time, which is 6 UTC. The new update 1.47.0 just hit. And today we're going to go through not only the notes, but we're going to go through what they've shown. We've already touched base on the notes, so we have an idea what's coming up, and now we're going to take a look at what they've actually released and go from there. Number one, doesn't matter. It's just telling you about the update that's starting. However, there are elite supplies. So let's take a look at these elite supplies and see if it's worth it. So the first one, you're getting 5 searches, some experience, a bunch of resources, which are now linked, which means that you can't give these away because it's a ton. Next, we're going to be getting 6 of these, a whole bunch more experience, and a whole bunch more resources. 30 hours, that's not bad. A whole bunch of resources, 30 hours, and another 30 hours, so 60 hours of speed ups. Well, I guess that's 30 hours of construction and 30 hours of regular. I can't complain about that. 20 searches and a whole bunch more. We got another 40 hours of research and 40 hours of regulars. A whole bunch of parts. All this stuff looks to be for free too. Right? Because that's what it was. It was $9.99, but it says coming soon. The first one said $9.99. It was free. High value packs are free. So you're getting this for free for 7 days, which actually, if you think about it, it's not too bad. 50,000 times 60 is 3 million. So 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 369, 12. It's like 17 million food. I mean, it's a decent amount of resources if you think about it, especially if you're doing it over multiple accounts. You got farm accounts and things like that. That's actually not too bad for free shit. I won't complain about that, especially since it's all free. So those are the elite supplies coming in for the number one here for the elite supplies that can be claimed. Now we got the Hero Chronicles, a new feature that unlocks bonus hero attributes and item rewards based on your progress in developing legendary heroes. If we look at the heroes, now we've got the Chronicles down here. Pardon me, we've got fly season coming in here right now. So we've got flies that have invaded my home. This is the problem with raising animals. I think I've mentioned this before, but we got goats, and they walk our yard, so they're kind of everywhere. And so it's really hard to fight them all down. But anyways, as you got the heroes, and as you obtain them and awaken them and level them up, you are provided with a ton of resources or a ton of gems, for example. I think I got over 20,000 gems this time. A bunch of experience, a bunch of legendary hero badges, some advanced searches. I'm sitting at 395 now. Right? A whole bunch of experience, a whole bunch of speed ups. Squad counter damage, so now we're starting to get basic attack damage. We're starting to get some. We got squad basic attack damage, squad counter damage, basic attack damage taken, and squad damage taken. So up 4% on my squad's basic attack damage is pretty nice. Especially since that's for free. So depending on obviously how high you get your stuff leveled and how much you put into them, and is obviously going to make sure that you get more resources out of it. So there is incentive now to level up each individual hero. Okay. But it looks to be only legendaries. It's not going to give you anything for elites or greens or blues. And I've got another cat who wants to come visit. This is Rumi. I've actually got one in my hood right now. But this is Rumi. So I've got Rumi on my shoulder. And I've got one named Goose in my hood. Anyways. Let's continue on. And let's see what else we got. So the Hero Chronicles, obviously, level up your heroes, get extra stuff. The new ranged heroes, we're going to take a look at individually. I've got a plan for a new video for each of them, so don't worry about that. Added Commander Namecard skin. Use Namecard skins to change the appearance of your profile, so let's take a look at what that means. If I go up here now, we can go here, and this will be the profile card, the one that is available. Now, I'm not sure exactly how to get it yet. It'll probably be during the event, but we'll be able to put that on and then have that kind of upgraded, which looks nice. It looks cool. I can't complain. Right? It's pretty good. It looks cool anyways. It doesn't really do anything for you, but it looks cool, so I won't rag on that. Unless it's like $300, then I'll rag on it all I want. Added gift center to the mall. Unlocked at VIP 7. You can now purchase and use gift coins to send packs to friends or allies. So now, if I go into the mall at the bottom, there's a gift center. So I can buy these I can't actually buy them yet. Can I? Wait. Pack is not yet available. I can request them, but I can't actually buy them yet. So you'll be able to buy these coins and then use these coins to buy these packs. Or request them from people. So I can request this from my friends. I can request this from Alliance members, friends. I can enter names to search players. I can request anybody. And request from them directly. So now you can beg for packs, which I think is horrible. I think it's good that you can buy packs from people, but I think it's horrible. Like, you can buy packs for people, but I think it's horrible that you have to, like, that you can request them too. So I don't like that. Not a big fan. Next, let's look in what we're looking at here. We've gone through the name card skins and the gift commander. Now we're looking at optimized Garrison, so that'll be something we'll have to take a look at in game. Actually, let's take a look here. Can I go here, reinforce? Oh, yeah, there's a settings now. Select the troops allowed to participate. So now you go into select here, right? You select here, select infantry. Settings have been updated, so now it's infantry locked. See? Troop restrictions. Now there's nothing. So we can take that off, go okay, and it'll lock back to nothing. So that's cool. That means that it's going to be set. Garrison control will be a lot easier, which is super, super beneficial. So well done on them. Now here's what I'm kind of pissed off about. Added Alliance notice board. General notices and voting alliances to facilitate Alliance management. Also remove the Alliance mail feature. So the Alliance mail feature gave us the capability of sending out mails, and those mails up to 20,000 characters, right? So a lot of you could literally do a lot of writing. And now with the general notice, I'm only allowed 600 characters. Now, yes, it does go out to everybody, and it does go out. There's a nice little thing inside here that shows up in the chat. Let's see if I can find the one that I did previously, because I did one earlier to kind of do it as a test. So let me just scroll up a little bit so we can actually get that. Hold on. Hold on. I know I did it earlier. Right here. Right? So this is a new test. So now you click there. It's going to give you the whole thing. You can vote on it, downvote on it, however you want. You can view it. You can edit it. I can delete it. Right? It's in the notice. I can post a new notice, and that's going to be a whole other Alliance chat channel. Okay? So this, you can pin at the top. So now we have it pinned. Alliance notice, general notice board. Okay? Next, we're looking at added Alliance, added squad skin vouchers that we can't really take a look at until District Tally comes up. Added auto assist to privileges subscription. This is where we're going to start to get some problems, guys. Sorry, the cat was just scratching at my neck. This is where we're going to start to see some problems, because this is where they're starting to address the auto bot feature, or the auto helpers functions. And I don't mean the function as if it's in-game. This is obviously an exploit in the game. But this is something that's super valuable to the game, which allows for continuous fighting. Now, this isn't a bad change, what they've done here. They've simply, inside of the privileges subscription, added an auto Alliance help. Okay? So now Alliance auto assist and Alliance help, which means that you don't have to click the help button. If you have the privileges subscription, you don't have to click the help button anymore. Right? You can just, it'll just do it automatically, which is great. However, they changed a massive way that the helps are done, and I think that's the next one. Adjusted auto-healing helps. Commanders can initiate healing requests without a cooldown for the first 100 times each day. After 100 requests, a brief cooldown period will apply to subsequent healing requests. So now you can heal 100 requests almost instantly, right? You can slow batch heal a lot of things very, very quickly. However, there is a 5-minute cooldown on every single help request you have above the first 100. Which means that if you batch heal 33,000 troops out of your, which will take an hour, that allows you to batch 33,000 troops every hour after you've done your initial healing, which only allows you to heal, well, think about it, 27,000 or 275,000 troops. So if your hospital holds 1 million troops and you can heal 275,000 with helps, and the rest you can't, how, motherfucker, that's going to create problems. right? That's going to create problems because now you have to use gems to heal and you have to use speed ups to heal. And that's the only way to get healing done. So free-to-play players are screwed. Whales are screwed because they still use healers and helpers and bots and stuff like that too. The average player is screwed, which means that field fighting is almost exclusively restricted down to just whales, which is an absolute killer to the game. And I mentioned this in our first review of the actual updates when we came across this, but this is what's going to cause a lot of people to quit. And we've already, in all of my conversations and chats and things like that, it's already an underlying issue. This is going to create problems. This will cause people to quit. And big players. I've already got a list of big players who have already quit specifically because of this helps request rules. Because this is preventing people from fighting. Now, I know this is the way that they're dealing with bots, but this is the wrong way. This is the absolute wrong way. Now, optimized off-limits war, we're not going to go into. Adjusted police station release schedule, we're not going to go into because it doesn't matter. And that's all it's all kind of hearsay. I mean, we touched base on it. There's nothing else I can show. Optimize the collect all feature. There's a couple where that's actually done that I've noticed so far. So if you're in your beasts, for example, if you've done your trapping, this will one-click collect all now, which is nice. I don't have to go through everything. But I'm sure there'll be others from there either way. But the biggest change that we're seeing is that there is a 5-minute, like I mentioned, a 5-minute cooldown after your 100 help requests per request. Which means that if you're batch healing 2,750, that means that you'll only be able to heal 33,000 troops per hour. Per hour, which means to clear the rest of your hospital will take 20 hours of gameplay just to clear your hospital one time. Which means you won't be able to clear your hospital in a day once you fill it without spending gems, without spending speed ups, without spending in-game currency. Now, we can say that's whether that's going to kill the game or not, but if the vast majority of players rely on those systems to get back in the fight and continue fighting, which gives the whales something to fight against and them and subsequently something to spend money on, because the vast majority of players aren't spending thousands of dollars. So it's really going to be really, I mean, it's hindering already. Like I said, there's a list of players who are quitting, who have quit, who are selling accounts if this doesn't get changed within the next couple of weeks, giving IGG the chance to actually retract their healing adjustment. Because right now, this is really going to hinder the game, I think almost entirely. This has been my opinion since I read it the first time. I'm going to continue to think it this way until someone can prove me otherwise. But as it stands currently, this game is definitely on its last legs. So if you're a whale, hit me up in the comments and tell me why you still pay for it. What's the value? If you're free to play, hit me up in the comments and tell me what you think about it. What do you think about these updates? Let's actually take a look at these skins here first, because I wanted to take a look at these. They were talking about a new skin as well. And we got a couple new ones. There's a new shelter skin, which does look good and has amazing stats. Okay? But it's going to have to after the healing is having such a detriment to us, right? They have to bait us with something to get our money, knowing that they're not going to get it from the other ways, right? Skill damage taken by troops minus 3%, squad basic attack damage plus 3%. This is great stats. And I mean, it's a moving skin. I mean, it does look wicked. I cannot say anything bad about that. It's a dope skin. But it's going to be probably $1,000, $1,000 plus, and right on the back of them taking away healing. And then the March skin that they gave us here, squad defense 1%. It by itself looks dope. I give it a lot of credit. I think it looks really great. But again, the specific terminology or the specific time they're doing this is literally on the back of taking away healing and basically turning field fighting into a whales game. But if you disagree, throw it down in the comments. Let me know. If you agree, throw it down in the comments and let me know. Let's get a conversation started. Other than that, folks, that is going to wrap it up for this. If you haven't already, smash the like button so that we can get this out to more people, so that more people can get their eyes on exactly what IGG is doing, and we can get more people together. If we can start some kind of movement to get them to change this, that would be great. I have no problems getting out there and voicing my opinions to IGG directly. That's obviously what I'm going to be focusing a lot on. So if that's what this is going to be, then that's what this is going to be. But let's get it out there and let's do something about it, okay? Let's like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, share it with your friends, share it to your social medias to get it out there, okay? And if you can, click that join button and become a member today. Other than that, love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.